Well, let's see if it is still full of water. Because I can take this and put this over there. For Pete's sakes, come on. There's that one full of mud. What do you think, guys? Do you think it's going to have water in it? Probably.
Well, why don't we take and
boy, there's definitely a lot of water in it. Oh, I see what you're doing. That's making a jug. Look at that. Of course now. Ouch. Ow. Oh, now we got oil.
most of the water.
Yeah. Yeah. Fill it full of diesel.
Well, I was just thinking it'll only go up this far and then it'll start running out here anyways.
True. And all that water would have come through this hole. And I had actually pulled this valve cover off once. So it is dry. Not as dry as I thought it would be, though.
I mean, considering that the top was off it,
you know, because it's basically right around that hole. That's,
yeah.
So it's probably got like one bad hole, but
Oh, it probably has lots of bad holes.
yeah.
It probably has 6 bad holes. Who knows? Who knows what's wrong with it?
But it's like with that other engine I have. This is all the
Accessories.
yeah. Although this is a pre-cup engine.
Well, I think the only thing that would make any difference is just the head.
Probably.
But I don't know.
And well, they say the fuel pump is different too.
Yeah. Now it has a brake saver.
Yeah. I wonder how the brake saver works. I guess it.
It's like a stalled torque converter.
Yeah.
It's how it was explained to me. And like a torque converter is just two rotors and the oil between them.
Oh, that's the blow-by tube.
Oh, that's got 2 fillers.
Well, that's the filler, and then this obviously had
Oh yeah, a vent, yeah. The breather.
the breezer.
Yeah. Oh well.
Well, I'll plug that, and
Just put some masking.
you know what a person could do is do like well, I was gonna say with the diesel, or even just pull the valve covers off and dump some oil in it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it was used oil to make it,
Yeah, lubricate it.
or at least protect it to make sure it's usable again.
Of course, maybe I should change the oil in the motorhome. That's where I put the used oil.
Yeah. True story.
Well, the good thing with the water, the oil would be above it. So the water would be on the bottom.
Yeah.
So hopefully the water didn't get up to the crank.
I don't think so, considering that pan and...
Yeah, the only thing is I know when I swung this out, there was water coming out of it. Remember when we...
Yeah, I don't remember... Yeah, I don't know.
But, oh well.
Yeah. Well, I got a little sidetracked. I put the pump back together. Dad taped up that. And just cleaning up a little bit. I moved all my engine parts for Smokey over onto the shelves. Because we're going to list this place in the new year. So if it sells quick... we're gonna have to get out of here, which really is a stinker. So, we're gonna try that wheel before we try the tires to make sure it fits. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna get this other door lock on, because then all 4 of the doors are done, and then I can get started on that, because we need to get the interior done. I'm still waiting for extra screws from the day cab company. I think I might just see what I can buy locally and to get the door panels on, but or even if I use old screws and then just replace them. But anyways, I'm gonna quickly change this lock quickly, and then that's done. And then it's one less thing sitting on the bench, right? Right. That was actually quite easy. Helps when you've done it 3 times already. So, I can clean up these tools and move on to the next project to get this baby buttoned up. I'll just, you know, let this fall all over my head. There we go. Something that I think I'm going to do is snip these wires, because I'm not going to use these. So let's just snip them. There. Okay. Just like that. Good firm close. Try locking this sucker. Butter. Bigger, better butter. Nice. Well, what do you think, guys? That is my new door light. I think it's gonna look great. So yeah, now I just need the screws and and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook up the ground and the white wire to the door switch, and then I'm gonna hook up the other two red ones to the other lights. So when I turn red lights on, they're, excuse me, all red. I'll have to make it so that if I'm at a show and your doors are open, I can turn off the clear to have the red. But yeah, and then that way I only have to run, well, actually I only have to run two more wires, yellow and a red. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, so the next lights I want to put right here so they shine in and reflect off, and see, I can put one right there. So that's what I'm going to do right now, because if I do get this out of the way. It's one thing that'd be nice about doing this with Kenny or Stubby, or not Stubby, but you know, a bigger K100 like Kenny and K2, is I'd have more room here. So I'm gonna put some masking tape and then figure out, do I want them up there or centered? I'm almost thinking up a little. Well, maybe like right in the center would be good. That's probably better. But anyways, I'll I don't know that you'll be able to see this very well, so I'll just quickly do it and then it'll be done. Because then once I do that, I can run the wires down there, and I can do that one and run the wires down there, and then I can go get, I think I will put those other map lights. I was gonna put these watermelon lights here for map lights, but I don't know. They're not map lights then. When you turn them on, it's gonna be big and bright. I mean, it could. Or I'll just put map lights like, you know, like the OEM ones that are kind of shaped like that. Although I could put these ones, and then if I don't like them, it'd be easy enough to change them. Because then I don't have to cut out a big hole then. I will have to cut out a hole for a speaker, because we want tunes, you know. Gotta listen to Waylon Jennings and stuff. I'm not really a Waylon Jennings. Well, I mean, it's fine. Anyways, I'm just gonna mount some lights. That didn't take long at all. See? I like that. It's about a even gap all the way around. And then this is gonna have, of course, the vinyl. I'm gonna put one of those here as well. And I'll be able to toggle them here to be clear, solid red, and, well, bright red, not as bright red, and really bright red. So now let's go do the other side. Okay, I got one done. Look at that. I'm not gonna put the speakers in it like I said, because I might want to just put speakers in a different spot. And then this is going to go in here. Okay, let's figure this out. So these, this is a speaker wire. Basically that can go back there. And these are going to go up. Well, I think these are, yeah, these are marker lights. I think this one was the spotlight because it had spotlights, so those are going to go up there, but we'll leave those. And what's this one? Oh yeah, that's not sure what that one is. All right, that can go down there. That could go down there. And then this is going to go like this. So we just tuck over that a bit. And these are going to go in there like that. Basically like that. But I'm gonna have to like that. But this is kind of pushing, so I'm gonna have to loosen that off so this can come back just a little bit and go up. So it's not built quite right. It's close. There. That's kind of where it has to go. Like that. And then this piece is going to come here and go like that. Just like so. I could have it tight there. Maybe that's the thing to do. Have a little gap in the center rather than there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it in two pieces. Then that way, if I show you, right here, it's going to be close. See? There's just a little sliver of aluminum showing. And I'll put a piece of black tape there, but like a trim tape, not like electrical tape or something like that, so you don't notice it. But I like that, especially once I get the lights hooked up. You know, and then the speaker is supposed to go there. And we can do that one day, but I'm not gonna worry about it just yet. See, and then right here, when we put the plastics on, it's gonna come up and go around that, so. Me likey. So now I can cut some foam for here too. And I could actually almost put this on. Well, I should wire that and do the other side. So let's do that. I'll do the other side before I put this up because it's still stuck to each other. So I'll pull it apart and get my light on it. So okay, so I need to undo this because it's wrong. which is a bit of a bugger. But that's, so this one's fine, it's gonna go up. I think what I'm gonna have to do though, guys, is like this part here on the other one, the buttons don't line up where there's a plate I can screw on, so I think I'm gonna have to put buttons there, which isn't ideal. But, you know, if I put another button there and a button there, is it really gonna, it's probably fine, eh? So that's what we're gonna do. And I'll put it like right where the seam is, so at least it kind of looks like it's supposed to be there. And then on the front side, the plastic is gonna go under it. I might put like 1 or 2 screws just so it you know, doesn't get floppy, and put one right there. So that's what we're gonna do. So now for this, I've got to fold it over. But first I got to pull all these staples out. Which is a bit of a bugger, but it's fine. It's one thing, sometimes you gotta take a break and just think about it to figure things out. So that's what I did, and now it's like clear as mud. And it's interesting that this yellow foam has turned yellow. Not entirely sure why. Is it UV rays? Is it, I don't know, pollution? There. So I've got Andrew's little stapler. I've got this. So we'll just give it a one of those. Fold it over. There. Should be good enough, I think. That got better. Oops. Gotta be careful it doesn't poke through the other side. Okay. Now we need another light. I'm down to only 2 lights, which is what I figured. Because I figured I'd put lights where all these ones have lights, and then I'd like to do 2 on the bottom bunk, or maybe 2 more on the top bunk. I got it wired so I can do 2 more on the top bunk. So maybe I'll do 2 more on the top bunk. Could be, might be it. And I'm gonna take this, get it centered where the other light was, and I'm just gonna poke holes in the vinyl. And one right there in the centaur. I'm the Centaurian. And you can see him on this side. Right there. just trying to make the holes a little more defined. And then I'm going to glue this right there. But first, I'm going to drill a hole in the center. To make it easier. Maybe I should do this. Now, here's my pokey thingy. Just as a guide so I can get this hole over the center. I want to get the glue on my... Yeah, like that. May have overglued. I always figured if someone's good, more is better, isn't it? Okay. I'll let that dry. I needed to pull, I put it on too quick, so I took the cardboard back off again, let it dry a little bit, and then stuck it on, and then I stapled it too, so, so that's gooder, better, more better for it. So now, I stick these through. I'm gonna do one at a time because the hole's not that big. I don't want to make too big a hole because what if I decide to put a different light in here? And that way we don't have to redo the vinyl. Our hole is actually easier than the other one, if I'm being honest. Okay, now put our cover on. Get things centered. Put it in the hole. Where's the hole? Dang it. This one. Oh, there it is. This one's easier. Easier, he said. There we go. There. Be careful that my sticky fingers don't touch the vinyl and booger it. driver's side. I guess I didn't bend this one, which I need to do. Let me just throw that on the floor. There we go. Fold it along the seam so it can go like this. Keep thinking the vinyl is creased, but it's just the light. So now I just have to make it so these can plug in, and then we can plug them in. Should I get some plugs is the question? Or should I use the blade type? Okay, it's quite a bit later. I helped Dad on his furnace and I didn't record it. I probably should have. Yeah, it needs a new, well, there's a break in the connection between the furnace and the thermostat. But anyways, I also finished wiring these up. So I've got the wires ran across. I've got a tail hanging down for the side lights. So that's done. And yeah, it's just a case of hooking them up. But I need some more connectors. I need, yeah, I need connectors. That's what I need. Connectors. But I want to see what these look like. So, oh yeah. That looks good. You see that? That's the regular red. Bright red. I need some for down in the bottom bunk, you know that? And then clear. So, and of course, the ones on the side up here, they will come on as well as the door. I got the door wires ran, but then I got to looking, because you know that's what a guy does. And this is corroded and swelled, so I need to clean this up. I probably should have done that a long time ago, you know, probably maybe before I put the interior in, but coulda, shoulda, woulda. So I'm just gonna take this off to clean it up so the door will close, because it's corrosion from the aluminum and it's swelled. I've noticed a bunch of old Kenworths like that, so I don't know if I'm gonna finish it tonight or not. Probably not, because I'm tired. But anyways, guys, that's it for this one. Nothing too crazy, but it's getting closer. Oh, I also put that pad on, right? So I just need those screws. Door panels are ready to go on. Those pieces are ready to go on. I still haven't cut the foam for it. I said I was gonna cut the foam, but I need some more buttons and screws, so I'll have to see where those are at. Also have to figure out where the engine's at. Because if an engine shows up, it's WFO to get that engine in while I still have a shop. Because inside stuff, I can finish inside stuff outside when I'm inside. You know, I was totally gonna go home. But I just had to try it with a drill. And, oh my God, look at that. That is hideous. Oh man, that's not good. I don't want to. That's crazy. All this white stuff. Well, I'll take that one off too since we're here, right? Pilot hole. Come on. If I can just get these off. There. That took longer than it should have. I thought I got that one. There we go. There we go, guys. A little bit of crud. Oh. You guys that live in the South, oh, how envious I am to not have I should put on a dust mask. I just won't make any dust. There. I'm done. That's it. I'm pooped. You know what? I'm leaving that stuff there. See how different the door closes now. There. All right, now I'm going home.